Okay. I wanted to, hold on, let's go. All right, so I wanted to do another reading before I went to bed, and the energy I'm getting two energies. Okay, so I don't know which one to start with. Okay, let's start with this. All right. So this, I just got super tired. Hold on. Yeah, I just got super exhausted, like tired, like I want to go lay down. What is this? Hold on. Okay. Just got super tired. I just got to chill. What is this energy, spirit? Spirit, universe, divine, God, spirit guide, spirit team, archangels, guardian angels. What messages did 1010? What messages do you have for the collective? So 1010 on a time. There's a cycle that's closing. And I think this tired feeling that I felt, that's going away now all of a sudden, is the energy of someone who is or was tired of living or being in this cycle, okay? And the cycle is now closing, so that's why the tiredness is going away now, because the cycle is closed or closing, so this person is able to get their energy back, okay? No, it's giving spiritual warfare. What is this? Spirit, make me a clear channel in order to relay any messages clearly and concisely for everyone to understand. Archangel Michael, place a hedge around me and the collective as I tap into this energy and do this reading. Cause all monitoring spirits to go blind and deaf. Ashe. The first card out is the chicken nugget. The chicken nugget card talks about how convenient and... Okay, hold on. Let me get one more card. The chicken nugget, the tea, whoa, and the lovers. Oh, shit. There's two cards? Nope. Okay. The chicken nugget, the tea, and the lovers. And at the bottom, the audacity. Okay, so hold on. So the chicken nugget, I know what it is, but I can't remember exactly to tell you, so hold on. Okay, the chicken nugget. The message, perhaps one of the most underrated foods, the chicken nugget. If all else fails, we always have the chicken nugget. Okay, so this chicken nugget, if all else fails, we have the chicken nugget. And it said it's the most underrated food, right? So this is someone that was underrated, always overlooked, underrated, okay? And nobody realizes how awesome they are. It's a fucking chicken nugget. They're crispy on the outside. They're delicious on the inside. They taste good with hella different sauces. Like, okay, so the chicken nugget is someone who has been overlooked. All right? The tea. So someone has been overlooking someone, okay? Not seeing their worth, not seeing their value, not seeing how delicious they are, right? But this person is now seeing this chicken nugget's worth, the T. They're now seeing the value, the worth, the T of this chicken nugget, all right? And they're realizing that this chicken nugget is their person, the lovers. So the 10-10, the cycle closing, the audacity. The cycle closing was a past person in this person's energy, perhaps causing them to look at this chicken nugget or overlook this chicken nugget, all right? But this person had the audacity, clearly had the audacity, the high priestess. They had the audacity to try to turn someone against this high priestess, the chicken nugget, okay? Interesting. Anything else? Yeah, it turns out the chicken nugget is a damn high priestess. That's the tea that this lover found out about this high priestess, about this chicken nugget, okay? The last hurrah. So, whoever this lover is that was overlooking the high priestess, the chicken nugget, like I said, 10-10 on the time when we started, this lover has walked away from this past person that had the audacity to try to blind them from the high priestess chicken nugget, whichever one, whatever. They've walked away. They closed that cycle with that person. So now this lover is free to come towards this high priestess or express their feelings for this high priestess now that they see their value, right? But this is this person's last chance, the last hurrah. So this is this person's last chance to move on this high priestess, this chicken nugget, right? So I'm getting that this high priestess and this lover have also gone through some cycles, okay? And this high priestess, 10-10, again, going back to the 10-10, this high priestess slash chicken nugget may have closed a cycle on this lover because they were overlooking them, okay? Or because of this past person's audacity, okay? The child. I'm getting two things from the child. I'm getting someone has healed their inner child, but I'm also getting that this high priestess looks at this lover as childish, immature, right? And that's why this lover only has one more chance, last hurrah, okay? So I just heard you better make your next move your best move. So this lover better make their next move their best move because this is an empress. The high priestess, this chicken nugget, is a fucking empress. And you don't half step with an empress, okay? So that also may be why this, I'm just gonna say empress now, why this empress looks at this lover like they're childish or immature, because this is a mature, well-rounded woman, okay? Emotionally stable, financially abundant, or can be financially abundant, Jill of all trades, motherly, nurturing, all the things. Every woman, okay? At the bottom of the deck, the bottle. And this empress feels like they have to bottle feed this lover, this child, okay? She feels like she has to bottle feed this child. That's why she looks at them as immature and childish. And that is, again, why this person, this lover, is on their last hurrah with this high priestess. What else? Anything else? No? There's nothing. Oh, wait. Got one. I thought. I swear I saw one flip over. Yep. All right. So, this Empress or this lover, take it how it resonates, maybe an influencer, some type of social media influencer, or just in the spotlight, okay? I just heard this Empress has better things to do. Yeah, the breast pump. This Empress has better things to do. This, I'm getting that this Empress is the influencer. This Empress has better things to do than pump, feed, and raise a man-child. Okay? That's giving better things to do than raise a man-child. Because this Empress is only focused on happiness, joy, sunshine, high vibes, okay? And this man-child energy is definitely not giving high vibrational. Whoa, what's this? Damn! The last straw. Yeah. This Empress, the last thing this Empress wants to do is raise a man-child because she has more important things to do. She's focused on her keeping her vibration high. She's focused on her, whatever this is, influencing that she does. Okay? So she has no more patience for this lover. The cold shoulder at the bottom of the deck. She may be giving this lover the cold shoulder. Okay? Anything else? Anything else at all? Anything good from this shit? I gotta get it off the floor. Damn it. I heard, okay, when I just said I have to get off the floor, I heard get it out the mud. So this Empress, again, doesn't have time for anything that's not high vibing because she's trying to get it out the mud, okay? Life of the party. What is this life of the party? Oh, okay. This Empress is trying to get out the mud. The life of the party, if you look, this is someone dancing on someone's grave, okay? And the life of the party card represents people that are only around to basically ride on coattails. The star, yeah. Basically talking about people that are only around to ride on your coattails. So, damn, the burned bridge. So this Empress is not concerned with anything that's not high vibing because she's tired of dealing with people trying to ride on her coattails or people that are only around when she has something to offer them. Because people look at her as like the star. So people are constantly trying to get in her energy, okay? Get in her energy, drain her energy. But she's not with that shit no more, the burned bridge. So she'll cut ties with anybody that she feels is trying to drain her energy or stop her progress, okay? Or that's not high vibrational. Anything else? Might need to switch decks. Anything else? So that sleepiness, the tiredness I got before I started recording, I feel like that's this Empress. She's tired. The fiddle leaf fig. She's tired. Okay? The fiddle leaf fig is literally people draining this Empress of her energy until there's nothing left. Okay? So this Empress is guarded and protecting herself from anyone that is not high vibrational. So she's looking at this lover, like I said, like a man-child. Like someone that's low vibrational, immature, childish, and someone she has to basically raise. She's not with that shit. She's not with that shit. She's a whole Empress. She doesn't want to raise a man. She wants an emperor. Okay. What else? What else? I just heard, why you gotta lie to me? Just be a man about it. So perhaps this Empress feels like this lover is lying about something, and she's wanting this lover to be a man, not a man-child. Okay. What else? What else? Okay, well, creation partner, sex magic. That's giving me that this is still gonna, this lover still has a chance, okay? Some kind of way, this lover still has a chance. Okay, what is creation partner? What is creation partner, Spirit? What is this? Because it was definitely giving the energy that the Empress was not with the shit at all. But creation partner is here. And then I asked, what is creation partner? Protection. So, what I'm hearing is this connection with this lover and this Empress has to happen. It has to happen. They have to partner. They have to connect. They have to come into union. Because this lover is this Empress's protection. Someone could be a Taurus, bull, but I almost said emperor. I meant to say this lover is this Empress's protection, but I almost said emperor. So that's giving me perhaps that this lover has grown since him and this Empress last spoke, because I almost said emperor. And like I said, she was looking at this person, this lover, as if they were a man-child. So perhaps the reason why my mouth said emperor is because this lover, this man-child, has evolved, has grown. Sing. I don't know what this card is about. What is sing, Spirit? What is sing to me? Okay, I'm getting something that's not going to be for everybody. So for some of you, this Empress is, she uses her voice, a singer, something, right? And the reason why this has to come together is because this lover, this masculine, it has to protect her because she's, like I said, the star, an influencer in the public eye. So she needs someone to protect her because she's in the public eye, okay? Ooh. So I said, what does this sing? So that was the one thing I said for the sing, but this is what came out. Sexuality. So what is sing? This masculine, this lover, wants to make this Empress sing in the bed. Okay? Sing in the bed. Yeah, sex magic. Okay. Yeah, this this lover wants to make this Empress sing in the bed. All right. That took a quick turn. And then in my head, I was just thinking about sex magic and then magic. Alignment. Yeah, these two are going to come into alignment after someone goes through an ego death. So that I feel like that's this masculine. The lover is going through an ego death. Once this masculine gets through this ego death, they'll be back to protect this Empress. And they're going to come into alignment and make some magic together. And he's going to make her sing in the bedroom. Okay. Okay. But like I said, first, he has to go through this ego death. Okay? So when I said Emperor by accident, and I said maybe this lover, this man-child has evolved into an emperor. Yeah. After this ego death, this man-child will become the emperor and protector that this empress needs. Okay? What else? Anything else? Aw. Love you. Which is funny because earlier, when I flipped this deck, I saw future love letter, I love you, and I didn't take it, and I gotta stop doing that. I should have taken it because love you came out. Yeah. This lover, yep, raising vibration. I said he has to elevate and become the emperor vibration. He has to raise his vibration to meet this empress where she is. But he is in love with this empress, and that's why he's going to do this and raise his vibration. Okay? The ego death. Okay? Anything else? Willingness. Yeah, he's willing to change for this empress. He's willing to change and evolve and elevate and vibe high for this empress. Because he sees this empress as part of his soul family, part of his soul tribe. And he's gotten clarity about that, about who she is. And see, he has a scepter and a flower crown and shit. It's giving me, or is that crystals? A crystal crown. It's giving me emperor energy. He's coming in a balance. There's a scale in this man's hand. Okay? But he has clarity now about who she is and align. And the other card down here was alignment. I don't know where it went now. But there was a card that said alignment. Here it is. Yeah. They're about to come into alignment. Once he goes through this ego death. Okay? So I think that's all I have. Yeah, that's all I got.